Hello and welcome to TB Promotions White Collar Boxing Show. In the light heavyweight division, we have Zain Malik versus Danny Saunders.
Well, this looks like an exciting fight, Ali. Tell us a little bit about these two.
We've got Zain Malik from Kiani Camp. That's a great right hand from straight at the start, so that's a sharp start from him. And then we have, he's fighting Danny Saunders, another great right hand. Zain started fast in this one.
I mean, Zain looks quite flashy. Has he had experience before in boxing?
Zain's fought before, but this has come back after a few years. He's fighting out of Kiani Camp, trained by the knowledgeable Zoeb and Amma Kiani. And then we have Danny Saunders fighting out of Body Fit Gym. He's also a very experienced fighter, been there and done it before, so this should be an exciting one. Zain started fast, so let's see how it progresses. Another great right hand.
That was a cracking right hand there. He certainly found that one, didn't he, Ali?
He's boxing well on the outside, Every time Danny's coming in, he's dropping that one shot and getting out. Smart boxing by Zain.
And you said it's his first fight back as well. In how many
he's
years?
Been out for a few years, so this is his first comeback fight. Everyone's excited to see him back. It's been a sharp start, so he's doing well at the moment. Danny's very experienced though, so maybe he's just seeing him out this first round. He's been there and done it before at loads of different weights, so he's very experienced.
And that was another great right hand over the top there from Zain.
Another great right hand.
And
Zain's playing with him at this stage.
It seems to be landing every single time.
His timing is impeccable.
Well, that was an exciting first round there, Ali.
Great first round. Definitely from 1 to Zain.
So we've got Danny just flicking out that jab there, popping it out.
Oh, Zain looking very confident with the head movement now. Bit of showboating for the crowd.
I'm gonna say he just looks so kind of flexible and loose in there.
He's not having it now. He's coming back.
Well, that slip there, Ali.
That was a slip. I think he come a bit too fast for his own good there.
You would never believe this guy's had so much time out. He looks like he's just, a seasoned pro in the game.
Yeah, he's a great fighter. That's why it was important to bring him back in the game. So he's doing really well in his comeback fight. It's impressive. I'm very impressed to see how he's actually boxed in the first round and the start of the second, to be fair.
Another little double jab there from Zain, and double jab back from Danny there. Oh, but that was
Danny
great.
Looks like he might be coming back into this one slowly.
I mean, I would say Zain looks the flashiest, but I mean, in terms of landing punches, it's pretty even.
Yeah, some great head movement there by Zain as well. He's showing his class here. That was a good little jab from Danny.
Oh,
another great right hand. Zain being trained by Amma and Zoeb Kiani Camp. A great gym out in the Slough area as well. So they look like they put Zain through his pace and he looks sharp here.
And how long usually these guys train for, Ali, when they're competing in a fight like this?
Normally they know that they're fighting 3 months before, so they have plenty of time to train and get fit.
So it's really like professional boxing. They have the same sort of time in the training camp.
Yeah. They have enough time training and etc. Zain's got some great trainers, so they look like they've been putting in the work with him. Danny's been there and fought everywhere.
So who's the most experienced out of these two then?
It's a bit of an even one because Zain's come back after a few years. Well, Danny stayed active, but it's about levels in this game, right?
It is about levels. You're right. And Danny there just trying to walk him down a little bit. Oh, another great right hand there from Zain.
Zain making this look easy.
He is. He just keeps that jab out there as well. Just keeps him at bay. But what was that? Was that a slip or a knockdown there, Ali?
Like a knockdown there.
It did look like a knockdown. Great little right hand. Was it left hand? Was it?
No knockdown. The referee gave it as a slip.
Interesting. I mean, he didn't look concussed. He didn't look like he had shaky legs, wobbly legs.
That was a slip. Danny's got a bit more confidence after that one, though.
He is. He's this time going after him. He really does. Really cutting off the ring and walking him down a little bit. Just flicking out that jab. And you see Zain trying to counter there with that right hand.
That was a good right. Zain come in there. That was a good counter right hand from Danny Saunders there, caught him flush in the chin.
Both meeting in the middle of the ring
Zain's
here.
turned orthodox now. He boxed mostly southpaw. He should go back to the southpaw.
He was
He's
having
having a lot of success. That was a good fight. Great contest there. Let's see who's got it. Has to be Zain. And on his comeback, Zain Malik gets the win under Kiani Camp.
And I think that was well deserved. It was quite even, but I think he did edge it with the cleaner punches.
Yeah, that was some good head movement there. The return of the Mac. Zain Malik is back.
So Zain, tell me about that fight and how you felt during it.
I mean, it was a very good fight. It was a tough fight. It was something I trained for the past 7-8 weeks. It was hard. It was a very good, tough fight. Harder than I expected, but it was wicked. It was wicked.
It was really good, and like you said to begin with, it was a big battle for you. I mean, from the moment it started, it went off straight away with landing punches. There was a drop in the second round. I don't know if it was classed as a knockout or not, but tell me what went through your mind when you saw him drop to the floor.
I mean, when I dropped to the floor myself, what happened? I didn't really think it was a knockdown. It was more of a slip. I felt like I was off balance. That's why I fell. But props to him, he done well. Props to him, he done well. Better than I thought he would be.
Okay, thank you so much, Zain. In the TB Light Heavyweight Championship, we have Luke North versus Josh Hone.
Ali, tell us a little bit about these two fighters we have here.
So we have Josh Hone from Team Iron Fist, the white collar Josh Kelly, and then we have Josh Hone from Team Watford Crescent. So this should be a great fight. Both very experienced fighters fighting for the TB Light Heavyweight title. Both been there, done it before plenty of times. So this should be a cracking fight.
Do you know much about both fighters at all, Ali? Or?
Luke's more of a classy boxer with movement, head movement. He's hard to hit, but Josh is more come forward and get straight at him. Like I said, there you go. Josh is getting straight at him, not wasting no time.
And what about experience? Because, I mean, look at Josh's natural ability. His hands down, just looks a bit flashy. He must have boxed before, surely.
Yeah, they're both experienced fighters. They're fighting for the TB Light Heavyweight title. They're both very experienced fighters. Both hold other belts from other promotion companies. So this should be a great fight. Let's see who comes out on top. We know the boys from Team Iron Fist work very hard. And Luke just looks very comfortable at the moment with his head movement, with the distance and everything. But that's what Josh brings the fight. He just comes forward and throws fast hands. Good double jab there. Josh has got to start building, like using his jab a bit, trying to work his way in rather than swinging wildly and trying to just catch him on the chin.
Because Luke looks the most composed, for sure.
Yeah, his boxing ability is amazing. There's a good jab there. That's how Josh needs to work his way in with the jab.
I mean, look at the way he switches, Halley. 1 minute he's orthodox, the next minute he's flipped into southpaw. I mean, how hard is that for a fighter to adapt?
It's very hard. You can't. You either have that or you don't in this game. We call him the white collar Josh Kelly, so we call him that for a reason because of his movement.
And I understand why. That head movement is just fantastic.
His head movement is amazing. He's a special fighter. He should go really far in the sport of boxing. Josh is just swinging wildly. He needs to work his way in somehow.
Do you think that's his game plan? Because he obviously knows that Luke may be the better boxer, so the only way to pin him down is to try and put it on him.
Yeah, he has to put it on him. That was a great jab there.
Great jab there, fantastic. Straight on the button.
Backhand there. Little Ali shuffle. Luke's looking comfortable, just moving his head.
And he's putting a bit of pressure on Luke now, but Luke just boxes on the back foot so nicely.
His movement is impeccable. His head movement with his feet as well.
Nice little screw shot there. And he's walking him down now. He's got him on the ropes.
Luke's dominating this fight. That was a great backhand there as well. Yeah.
And he just moves so well, you know.
His movement, it's hard to even land a shot because of his head movement. Getting heated there at the end of the second round.
Well, that was a great round. And then he just runs out there, doesn't he? He's game for it, that's for sure.
Both coming from great gyms, Josh Hone trained by Shaf Mohammed in Watford Crescent, and Luke North trained by Cameron Khaled, both great trainers and great gyms. Luke just looks very comfortable with the distance, etc. Looks like he's bossing this fight just with the distance and the range.
He does. But his single shots, you know.
That's it. Josh is coming forward now. He knows it's all or nothing now for Josh Hone.
Oh, Luke, lovely body shot there. Just
Great body shot.
And a little uppercut as well. That was fantastic. Just picking him off with single punches. That's all he needs to do right now.
It's all in the distance. He's comfortable. Josh has got to just come forward and just put it on him if to have any success. But every time he comes forward, he's always getting caught. So that's why Luke's so effective.
And it's only way to beat a boxer like this, someone who's so fluent, who moves so well, is just to literally fight them and put it on them.
Yeah, especially with someone with the ability of Luke, when he can just move and dictate the pace, dictate the distance any way he wants. Also, with great head movement like that, at this level, he's very hard to hit. Oh, that was a great uppercut there.
That was a beautiful uppercut. Really
he is showing his class here in this bout. That's it. Josh has to come forward like that, throw them big haymakers, and hope one of them lands.
He's hitting and hoping a little bit here, Ali. I mean, he's walking in, he's missing, and he'll catch him maybe 1 out of 4 or 5 punches.
It's because of the distance that Luke's created between. He's got the range perfect in this bout. With his movement, another great uppercut.
Just picking him away. So
He's showing his class here. He's showing his class.
And do you think there's a little bit of a mismatch here, or do you think this is evenly quite matched?
It's not a mismatch at all. It's just that Luke's maybe just worked that bit harder. But Josh is a great fighter. They both got belts in other divisions.